What's up, guys?
Okay.
We're a tiny bit late because we were trying to get a picture for a thumbnail. We took about 35 pictures of something and it
We're
didn't come
so
out.
bad at that.
No, we're really bad. You guys got to see our setup. Like someday we need to film it.
Yeah.
We have a cardboard box and a napkin holder, and I got a broken iPad hanging on a broken case. It's gonna fall any second, but that's how we do this thing.
Yeah, and the time change, That's why I have my monster. That's why that's the picture.
No, it's
so
good 'cause
sleepy.
experience grind and everything.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
appropriate. It's a
Yeah.
very appropriate picture. I would say the most appropriate picture we've had,
Probably.
which is not saying anything.
Not at all.
So we got a lot today. We may go for a while.
Yeah.
We'll go as long as you guys have questions too, but we have a lot to talk about ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's been a while since we live streamed.
Yeah, I think it's that because we didn't live stream at all last week.
No, we did the
So-
one challenge, but was a
Yeah.
non-live stream,
Yeah.
which was odd. But it's good to be back.
But yeah, so start out with the time change.
Yeah, so the time change, which is terrible as a parent. My youngest one's a mess, which is great. Bill and I were planning this thing tonight, and Bill's like, "Oh, let's do 8," and he's like, "No, we shouldn't do 8 because the raids will still be going. So let's
Yeah.
do 8:30 instead." And then we decided 8 regardless.
Yeah.
But it turns out the raids didn't go later.
I don't know why.
Hey, Vinny, I don't
No
know.
idea.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I was looking forward to the later raids.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were,
Yeah.
especially with work and stuff like that. I know I was talking to a few people in our Discord that were like saying, "Oh, cool, maybe I'll be able to get to raid more now and stuff." And
Yeah.
apparently that's not happening.
Well, I'm one of the raiders who raids at like 6 in the morning and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm out early, and I still hate it. Like I wish it would just go another hour later.
Yeah.
You're out of the picture. You should get in. Everyone wants to see your beautiful face.
Oh hey.
We can. I move this way, and you move that way.
Yeah, we could do that.
So I don't know. Like a lot of people say Niantic is greedy, and there's a lot of times where I agree.
Mhm.
But when it comes to the raid hours, like they hate money.
They do.
Like if they had them go till 9:30 or 10, like they would just sell so many more passes.
They would. I mean, I kind of get some. There were a couple of raids ending after 8, but none close.
Interesting. I did not know that. I
Yeah,
looked
I
at the
didn't
map
see
but
that.
didn't see anything in there
Yeah.
for 7:30.
Interesting. Well, maybe it'll change tomorrow.
That would be
Maybe
great.
because of the time change and everything, it didn't hit their system.
The other thing is England changes in 2 weeks, and like Europe and stuff.
Mm.
So maybe when that changes, it'll change.
Everything. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Either way, some of my favorite memories were the summer and like people going out at like 8:30 for that
Mhm.
last raid. We
Yep.
always had a massive group every single night. And
Definitely.
that was a lot of fun. So it is what it is.
Hopefully they'll fix it because I know a lot of people were definitely looking forward to that, and it's going to be disappointing for them.
Yeah.
And we'll just
No, totally.
complaints and stuff like that too. But
Totally. EX passes went out.
yeah,
That was an interesting week, wasn't
twice,
it? Twice in a short
and
time.
I got 2. I was really
I
surprised
did as
at
well,
that,
actually.
so, yeah, it was
I
awesome.
did as well. So the first wave, I was super psyched because this is the one that went out on Thursday for
Mhm.
Saturday raids. Because I'm going away this week.
Yeah.
So I was so scared I'd get a pass when I was gone. And to get one that I could go to in a couple of days was really great.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were like, really only 2 days. I was like, I'm good with it. It's on
Yeah.
a Saturday. Mine was at night too, so like, it was good.
That pattern and the next one both followed the level 13 cell pattern. So we could forget about level 12s now. Going
Yeah.
forward, we're looking at level 13 cells. The too long didn't read version of that is good.
Yes.
Like really good. Because what's happening is that's 4 times as many cells as we had under level 12.
Mhm.
So more gyms are alone in the cell. I missed that last comment. Hopefully you got it.
Yeah. Finally got one at a gym I raided once. Still nothing from one I raid daily with a gold badge. I'm actually in the same boat. I have yet to get one at a gold gym.
So I got my second one at a gold gym
Okay.
for the March 17th.
Yeah.
wave.
The Cheltenham area has been very good to me though. I
Yeah.
actually have the one that I just did. It was my second one there, and that's actually a gym I'm going to work on getting gold at.
Yeah.
By only doing raids.
It's gonna be fun.
It is. It's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot more X passes because of it too.
So we like those gyms in Cheltenham. Basically, those were gyms that were sponsored that were very underrated.
Yeah.
Not underrated before. So they didn't have EX passes for a very long time. One of them was fairly new.
Mhm.
So when we started bombing them, all of a sudden, like, passes are coming. One's more consistent than the other, but still, it's good to know that we have that extra location.
Yeah, definitely.
So the next wave came out on, I guess it came out on the day after. It was the day after.
It was
right?
the day after.
Yeah, it came out on Friday for 317. And that wave was insane because the invite rate was higher than I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it was.
So when I say invite rate, I mean, given that you rated at a gym that has a pass, the odds of you getting an invite are extremely high for the 317 wave compared to anything else we've seen.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like 80%, I'm talking like 95+%.
Yeah, easily.
I don't know of anyone in our Discord.
Yeah, we saw one person maybe that didn't.
Yeah, and
put
it was like a
Northeast.
secondhand thing
Yeah,
too.
mhm.
So it's tough to tell. I mean, I'm sure it actually happened. She knows what she's talking about for sure.
absolutely.
So it's just interesting though because I don't know if like that's what they're gonna go for going forward. I think players would like that, because that way you're hitting an EX raid and you're gonna get an invite.
Absolutely.
I don't know that people would raid as much in that case, but maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. So going forward for me, I am going to raid Starbucks, Sprints, which are our sponsored locations in the US, and then a few of the gyms close to my house. Try to hit each of them once a week.
Yeah.
And then if I get a pass, that's great.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing like garbage raids. Ideally I want to do legendaries, but some of the tier 3s are fun now, so I kind of will do those as well.
I did do a garbage raid today, though. I will admit.
What'd you do?
I did a swap loop.
Where at?
Huntington Valley in
Okay, I saw
Starbucks.
That. I saw that one.
We were in the air. We had just done a Rayquaza, so I was like, whatever.
I think it is Rayquaza. I think you were right. I get yelled at by my kid all the time.
Nice.
We've made it big. My 10 or 9-year-old just trolled me on the comments. Brady, come on over for a second. So we're gonna bring Brady in. This is his first appearance on the live stream. Pretty excited about it.
Wait,
Be careful.
Yeah, sneak
Don't
back
touch
over
the
here.
table.
It might break everything.
So notice how Brady is wearing the same shirt as Bill, of course, which is hilarious because Brady
Represent.
was Bill for Halloween.
Yeah.
He's
I have a
not wearing a
Halloween
hat, though.
costume.
What'd you get this week?
Mewtwo?
Is it good?
Yeah, 93 boosted.
96 boosted, wasn't it?
Whatever. I think it was 90.
I think it was 96. It was 15, 15, 13, right?
I don't know.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got it for you?
Mom.
Yeah. So this is Brady's, I think, 5th or 6th pass, which is awesome that he's getting all those passes. He's got to do one of them because they always happen when he's in school, 100% of the time.
You're not happy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably ran you though. You're lucky mom caught it for you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. All right, you're done. Get out of here.
Okay.
Michelle, come in for a second.
I'm tired of it.
We are bringing in all the guests today. This is our most guesty live stream of all time.
Hi.
Hey.
So that's Michelle. This is my wife. She accomplished something special yesterday. What was it?
I'm level 40.
Yes.
She is level 40. And she's not a heavy raider. Like, she doesn't use her free pass every day, which kills me.
Yeah.
But,
Someone
so
has to watch the kids, babe.
she, ooh, look at that shot.
Yo,
Wow. Shots fired. I'm really psyched for her. It was awesome. She's done it mostly on the back of catching and evolving and stuff like that. And she goes through
And
spurts of
the
motivation.
event, I mean, really, it was like almost cheating, in my opinion.
Want to talk about your raid train really fast? That was pretty cool
Oh my
yesterday.
goodness. Yesterday we hit 8 in like an hour and a half.
That's awesome.
And someone with a huge passenger van put us all in so we could evolve the whole time between raids.
Oh, that's great.
It was
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's awesome.
Of course, I didn't get that.
We're done with you now, too. So that's our guest segment for the week of people who live in my house. It's a shame the bosses rotated. We'll get to that in a few minutes.
Mhm.
But we were actually going to do a video of my son, my 5-year-old, soloing an Admiral,
Yeah.
just to kind of say how easy it was and how great it was.
Maybe we'll still throw it out there.
I think we still should.
Yeah,
It was going to be
absolutely.
adorable, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing. So let's get back to EX raids. Let's talk about Saturday's raid.
Yeah.
So
I almost didn't go.
talk about this.
I wasn't feeling well at all, and I was just like, I have 4. This will be my 5th. But then as the time got closer, I was like, all right, I want to go. So I did wind up going.
Yeah.
But it is getting to the point now where it's kind of questionable. So
I can honestly see there being one in the near future where I don't go because I'm at work. We're not even making effort. So.
Yeah.
Well, I've skipped 2 now.
yeah,
Where I don't like giving my phone to other people.
Mhm.
So I've skipped a couple, and the one time I got 5 passes in return, which was great.
yeah.
The other time I didn't get anything, but
Yeah.
it
I'm
happens.
kind of in the same boat. Like I don't really want to give my account to anybody else or anything like
Yeah.
that. I'm against that. That's just a personal thing for me. But it is what it is.
On the 17th, I'm actually I'm going to be in Vegas still, so I'm going to turn off my account on the 16th and let my wife raid for me, just so I can get the other Mewtwo.
Yeah.
I have 2 friends that there. We're going to try 3-man it.
Yeah.
2 friends who are probably both on the live stream right now.
It will not allow you to re-roll the Mewtwo after entering the lobby and the battle starts. The game kicks you out and tells you you've completed the raid. I've never heard that before. They're saying you can't raid it. The only thing I can think is that it wasn't fully exited and the team that was in finished battling the raid. And
So they got kicked out and
they
couldn't
got
get back in?
kicked out, and then it said you completed the raid. Did you have a chance to actually catch the Mewtwo?
And did you email Niantic? That's the first thing I would do.
Yeah, because I've literally never heard that before.
They're not going
So
to give you
that's a new
another
one.
EX pass, but you can throw a fit and they'll give you raid passes back.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, honestly, raid passes are more valuable than.
I did.
Oh, you did it on purpose. Well,
Okay.
then, that's less exciting.
Yeah.
Um,
Scroll up a little. It was.
Oh,
I
okay,
figure
cool.
it was. I ran from Mewtwo to try to get to redo the raid in order to roll out a higher IV.
oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, yeah.
yeah
the IV is actually determined for you at the beginning of a raid.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, no matter how many times, and that's for every single raid. The IV of your So remember there was an error before where like the CP would actually change, but then once you actually caught
It didn't
would
actually
be
change.
Yeah, it didn't actually change. So
they fixed that on the first day.
yeah, that's been known for
Yeah.
a little bit though.
Thank you for science.
Yeah,
Less
yeah.
thank you for running from a Mewtwo.
yeah, don't run from me.
So on my Saturday one, we went to Philly.
Mhm.
I was hoping to 3-man it. We couldn't get the right people to 3-man it. We went with a 5-man, which was
Okay.
fine. Got my 14 balls. I guess it was 12. I don't think we had the gym.
Yeah, we did the same thing. I did it with 5.
Yeah. I got a terrible one. It was in like the low 70s. Wifey got a bad one, but then in our group there was a 98 and 100. So it was pretty exciting to watch them get
Yeah,
it.
that's
Like
pretty
it was cool. The one dude was cool too. He was letting us watch it. The other guy kind of went to the side,
Yeah.
didn't say anything, but the one let us watch him get the 100, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, mine was really terrible too. 11, 12, 11. So
That's bad.
bottom of the barrel.
That is
It's just
bad.
it's gonna sit there. It was my 5th one, so
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I maxed the second one. I have it was like an 82 or something,
Mhm.
but it was my best of the ones I've gotten so far, and I really wanted to have other movesets, so
Yeah.
I brought it up.
Very nice.
So then
Yeah,
I made a Shadow Ball anyway. So
yeah, I have 2 max as well too. 7th X Pass. Nice. Congrats, man.
yeah.
So
7's a lot. We're getting some people on our Discord who are like in the 9-10 range, and I know other Discords of people who are even higher than that.
Ridiculous.
So it's nice that we've got some idea what's going on, and the reality is like we figured this out now. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying we, I mean the greater we of the community.
absolutely.
We're back to the way it was, where if you hit the X locations and the small cells with 1 or 2 gyms, you're gonna get passes. It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
So what we've seen is that multiple raids at one gym does nothing,
Yeah.
and you should avoid that. I mean, obviously, if there's 2 Rayquazes, go
Do
get
them.
your 2 Rayquazes.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
it doesn't hurt
It's
you.
not. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt you if you do more than one. But no, just as long as you do the one, you should have your chance at it. And again, it's still a chance. So
David, I saw you post you haven't gotten one in a while. Go on our Discord and read the notes in the EX discussion channel, in the EX location channel, that has all the locations we're targeting in a given week. And if you go to those locations, you're going to get a pass. Maybe not every week,
Yeah.
but there's going to be times.
definitely.
So yeah, so then I'm excited about the pass for 317.
Yeah.
Where are you rating at?
At a new park.
Okay, cool.
I've done 2 raids there.
Okay.
So it'll be different. It'll be nice.
Is that the one out in Rockledge?
Penny Pack. So yeah, like Huntington.
Oh, you got
Valley.
Penny Pack. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Penny Pack entrance 1.
I had
so.
nothing to do with
I
that.
actually-
I get 0 credit
Yeah,
for that
I
one.
actually think it was. This is the first X raid there as
Okay,
well
cool.
too. So yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool. I did 3 raids at 1 EX gym, then took down the gym today, hoping for a pass. Have a pass for this Saturday. Nice. Well, good luck.
Yeah. Again, it's just we don't know exactly when they're going to go out.
Yeah.
That was the difference of last time. In the prior method back in January, we got so good at predicting everything that when it got to noon, the day passes were going out, we could tell you which 5 or 6 gyms were going to get a
Yep.
pass, and then you
Mhm.
could bomb them and get your chance.
Yeah.
Now we don't know exactly who's getting the pass because they are varying the
Yeah,
times
they
to go out.
staggered when the passes go out.
Yeah,
and
both
everything
day
like that.
and time, so
Yeah.
it's tough to tell.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
either way, I mean,
They've been going out, I think, a lot better though.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the last
It's
2 waves.
still not a perfect system. It never will be, and I think a lot of people still don't understand that. You know, why isn't everybody getting a pass and everything? Like, you got to put some effort into it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm honestly tired of the people that complain like, I'm not getting a pass. Well, how many raises did you do at eligible gyms?
Yeah, none.
No. Well, then you're not getting a pass.
The
So
last
that
question
is-
was really good. So the question was basically, the parks are not eligible. What can you do to make them eligible? And at this point, go to the Overpass Turbo Query. Just Google Overpass Turbo Query, and you'll find what it is. That has a list of everything that's eligible. I don't know it offhand.
Yeah.
The problem is, if you change it in OpenStreetMaps now, who knows when Niantic's going to adopt it?
Mhm.
Right now, they're using a version from all the way back of July of 2016.
Yeah.
And even though in the game it's been updated and some nests have been updated, they've never updated that particular map.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, try to change it, use that overpass query to figure out what counts. but you're not going to get a pass that way in the short term.
Correct.
So, good question.
Do you think it's sticking to the fortnightly pass distribution?
No, I don't believe it's fortnightly. I believe it's more common than that.
Yeah.
I think it's more than once every 2 weeks, and I think that they're still figuring it out too.
Yeah.
So that kind of throws things off. I would expect passes weekly though.
That just threw me off because I saw Fortnite and I'm thinking Fortnite.
Oh, the game.
Go
yeah,
play
yeah.
Xbox.
Bill's gonna leave the stream in the middle to go play Xbox. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
I won my second game on my second solo, so I'm pretty happy about that.
So, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. It's probably good. He seems happy, so it's
Yeah.
good. So are you doing any exciting like 3-mans or anything for yours?
I don't really know as many people in this group, so probably not. We'll see when we get there.
Our invite is a lot of level 40s. It's a
Yeah.
lot of locals. A lot of people hit that gym pretty frequently. So it's a good group that we can spread out really easily.
Yeah.
So we should be doing a 3-man, and it stinks. I won't be the one at the helm.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna let my wife do that one for me. Honestly, I would have skipped it for the Mewtwo itself.
Yeah.
But it's more about like the 3-man.
The 3
than
yeah,
anything
getting
else.
the times. Yeah, no, definitely when I did mine, and we beat it with what 47 seconds
Yeah.
left, I think.
You're the Bucksmont record holder right now.
That was a lot of fun. It definitely is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But, you know, you don't necessarily know who you're going to get the pass with and everything like that.
Right.
So you don't necessarily always have the people to do the short mans. And then you got to be careful, too. You don't want to
Exclude anybody. Yeah, there's I follow Kato Nolan on Twitter. She's a good follow for solos and stuff. And she was going to trio it, she said. And then there was a person who had been excluded, so they ended up not. I think that's the right way to do it. Because you read those stories on Reddit about people getting excluded and stuff, and it's horrible.
It is.
I mean, in our group, in the video, if I ever actually make it, of our X-ray train and the results, one of our guys, like his phone errored out.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting him a second phone. So he could use someone else's phone to log in and do it. And like we all waited, and like that's the way it should be. Like it's just a community, and you know, your 3-man or your duo or whatever, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But let's not screw anyone in the process.
Yeah. I mean, there was a story recently in our Discord where a couple people missed out on it just because of a late time and things like that. I mean, unfortunately, things like that still are going to happen. It is possible. Still, always make sure you can be as early as possible. You know, be there before the time if you can, and just make sure you're fully communicating. If you have a Discord, check that Discord constantly to make sure no times are changing for people and things like that. Life happens, so you got to be really aware if you're that interested in getting it done.
We were rushing to Philly on Saturday for ours, and we almost didn't make it. We got there at 5:27 for a 5:30 raid.
Oh wow, yeah.
And we knew no one who was there. We ended up knowing people once we got there, but we didn't know any of them had passes at the time. So it would have been a disaster if we missed it and whatnot. But yeah, definitely,
I think we're destined to never get a pass together too.
You know, I was actually thinking that we should probably target 1 or 2 gyms together.
Yeah.
And see if we can do that.
Definitely.
Get it to happen. Maybe when I get back.
We would crush it. Crush that time.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
We ain't crushing the 74 seconds that someone got. That's incredible. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen the video that
They got 74 seconds left. It's nuts. I mean, it's really crazy.
they probably have a lot of things that I can't get anymore.
Well, it's a Shadow Ball Mewtwo. Or Shadow Claw Mewtwo. Or Shadow Claw Gengar.
Yeah.
It's a thing that I don't have either. So
Yeah.
Me and Bill have been really big on like approaching records and everything and trying to set like really high raid times. I've put up 3 top 5 times now. I've done boosted T-Tar, boosted Absol, and just today we got the 4th best time recorded in non-boosted, what the hell's it called? Absol. So that was exciting.
It's awesome.
We're going to do some dangerous things for the... Dangerous, that's a terrible word. We're going to do some nasty things to the Regis.
And congrats, False. I saw you in here earlier, so nice job.
Yes, Steph battled it with me. And the crazy thing, guys, and we're going to actually do a video about this to kind of study it in depth. The person I do it with is False Design. She has better Machamp than me. Yeah, clearly better Machamp than me.
But you did more damage.
I did more damage.
Yeah.
And we're wondering if it's because mine have lower defense. I have a lot of 13, 15s, and maybe that they're taking more damage, it's charging it faster.
Definitely interesting to see.
Yes, I'm looking forward to rewatching that and kind of figure out what happened.
We'll have to play around with the new battler thing that you've been talking about.
Oh, what a transition! Look at that! Look at that! So, the Game Press Battle Sim that they put out this week is incredible, and I say that with some bias, but minimal bias. When I joined them about a month and a half ago, they were working on it. So I got to do some of the testing and such. I'm heads over heels in love with it.
Yeah.
So Pokebattler is amazing, and I'm not saying this replaces Pokebattler. I think you can use both of them together. But this is a tool where you could easily simulate battles of like a 2-man or a 3-man and kind of see what's going on. And there's this batch functionality where you can like run through all your different guys and see who actually does it the fastest.
Yeah.
And what I really like about it is for orders. So figuring out like what's the order of a solo to try to get you the best possible time. You know who your best 3 counters are. Which one's first? Which one's second?
Yeah.
So
I know that's a question I usually ask you a lot
Yeah.
of times as well too. Like,
And-
hey, I know I need these, but
yeah.
which direction do I?
No,
go?
it's true. So I'd encourage everyone. I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Get out there and learn how to use it.
Yeah.
It's really, if you want to do speed solos, it's going to be essential, or
Definitely.
speed duos more so than solos. And it'll really help you figure out, like, so again, plugging Game Press. I don't mean to do it. They just had a really good week.
Yeah.
But they figured out the damage balls based on, ratings. So there were numbers and theories and stuff, but they actually went and dissected, like, how much damage you can get, how many damage balls you get given how much damage you do for the team bonus in addition to individual.
Yeah.
And they found out that it's not just the damage you do out of the hit points. If you do a Stone Edge to like a Magic Carp at the end, it counts all that damage you did as extra. So the last charge move is important and such. But basically, you want to use that simulator, look at your counters, and figure out what you can do to get that 20% damage, or 45% damage, or whatever it may be, 50% damage.
Faust asked if it could have been her hairy mama that maybe affected the damage.
That could
and
be
stuff
it. Your
like that.
Hariyama wasn't in that long, so I'm gonna rewatch it, and that may just be it, and it may not even be a thing. But I got to see how long it was in there at the end.
And pay for the spreadsheet. It's only $1 through Patreon and PokeBattler. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay, cool. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who said that? Nosy.
same false.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Very nice. So we skipped a little bit around.
We
there,
can
but-
bounce around.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do... Guys, if you got questions about anything as we go, just ask them. We'll answer them as we get a chance.
Absolutely.
So,
Egg and double XP.
all right. So, how's the egg event treated you?
Well, I it's been okay, but I've actually been doing a little something different that I've only done one other time, and I'm actually saving some 10Ks.
There's no way
we're
it's
not
gonna work.
It's not gonna focus.
Oh, there it is. A little bit.
Little bit there, but I have 9 10Ks or 8 10Ks right now. I'm about to hatch a 5K. Hopefully, I get a 10K, and I'm gonna run them all at once.
It's exciting.
Just because I haven't done it for a while.
I've
so.
never done it. I got to 6 last year,
Mhm.
and then I was out in Chicago for the... I think it was a double candy event. I think it might have been the last double candy event with fire and ice and stuff.
Mhm.
So for that one, it was beneficial to run eggs. So I ran the 6 as it was.
The only other time I've done it was during a double XP event.
Okay,
so
cool.
we're gonna try. It was actually during the double like everything event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the last time I did it. So just trying something a little bit different. I have 9 super incubators ready to go for them as
Cool.
well too. So
I bought an incubator this week.
no.
I actually... Not a super incubator. Let's not go crazy here. I bought an incubator. So I like the 10Ks. They're fun.
Yeah, they
So I had like 5 or 6 that I'm gonna go through them. So
just got done a 9 set, not so good. Yeah, I mean it's hit or miss. I know it can be hit or miss,
Yeah.
but it's just more fun. Like I don't really care that much. I don't ever hatch an egg like let it be 100%. If it is, that's great. But I just like doing it, and the stardust from it and everything too.
that Stardust is the thing. I like watching those videos where people hatch the 9. You get to see what they are.
Yeah.
Like
I'll record it.
Good. I'm gonna watch it. We'll put it on the site.
Absolutely.
Put it on the site. I have not hatched anything great, but just decent like Beldum candy and stuff like that. It's not bad. I'll take it. I'm done my decks. Are you done your decks yet?
No. Mm-mm.
What are you missing?
The Anorith evolved.
Oh, okay.
I just have not hunted them. I
Yeah.
just haven't really. It's not really a usable Pokemon.
No, it looks really cool though.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't feel like going to the city and hunting them down. Or,
Yeah.
Like I haven't gone to Red Bank. So I'm missing that, and
If I had to go to California,
I'm actually
obviously,
missing Salamence too. I could have one.
Right.
I have 100%, but it's a really low level, so I've kind of just been waiting to see if I can get a higher 100%, so I don't have to use as much candy and Stardust and stuff like that. But I could have that one. So there's really only one that I don't have. So that's a long. Give me 1 second here, Fall, so I can pull that up.
So yeah, while he looks at the question, I will talk
Yeah,
about
go
it.
ahead.
So I'm almost on the gender decks too, which is nice. I'm missing the Aswirl baby, whatever the hell it's called, and I'm also missing the Bagan, I guess the whatever Salamence.
Yeah,
So I don't have enough candy for the girl yet. I got the boy,
Okay.
but I gotta get.
But yeah, you
girl.
do the gender decks too.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
False actually just made the comment that whichever team wins shows the full damage bar. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yep.
that was the Game Press study. Is we always saw the damage bar, and it was always full for blue, always blue.
Always blue.
And then a little bit less for everything else. I wasn't even on purpose. That was awesome. So what we realized, what Game Press realized, not me in person, but that if you have 49% of the damage, you're going to show a half bar.
Yeah.
And if the blue, in my example, has 50%, they're going to show
Showing
a full bar.
bar.
So they actually went pixel by pixel to determine what the difference was, and they did a bunch of, just set battles where they'd all go in and battle
And
something.
like just tap
one set at a time and everything like that.
The test for that must have been fun to do.
Oh, I was not involved, but I got to follow along.
That's
with
pretty
it, and
cool.
It was
That's
awesome. It was definitely cool. So those two studies are definitely worth reading.
I was colorblind. It was yellow as always.
So Bud's here saying I'm colorblind, and I thought it was blue.
Yeah.
My lunch trade group has become almost entirely yellow. And what's nice is with Ray, we can split out and do teams really easily. But when it's going to be the Regis's pretty soon, assuming it is Regis's, we're screwed because they're going to have to go in big groups. Like, there's no choice, and I'm going to get stuck losing the yellow over and over and over again.
I've been raiding a little bit of a different area as well too, and it's been mainly red actually, and it's just like, it makes me cringe. But a few times I still get +3 on damage.
Yeah.
So, because it's a little bit different of a group, so they don't necessarily run like for the damage like I'm used to running and stuff. So I mean, it's beneficial to me. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general I want everyone to start using best counters, but if we're in a big group and I see some agrons, I'm not too upset.
So
I see her question's great.
Yeah, Lex said, since it seems a lot of people are racing to level 40 during this double XP event, do you guys think they'll up the level cap anytime soon?
I have no idea, and I mean, obviously I want them to. I think it would be neat.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people that will already be at the cap again already too. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, of course, like, it would definitely give me something else to do besides just hunting certain things and Stardust. And
I wonder if they would let you power up Pokemon more, because I think in the games you could power up to level 100.
Yeah,
it was level 50 here.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder and that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it would kill Stardust. It would be brutal.
I don't even want to know those numbers. I hope they do.
I hope they do too.
And the XP definitely should be retroactive because people have still been working just as hard.
That's how it was at Ingress. In Ingress, you got to keep your XP, but you needed like badges and stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought it would be cool if like the past levels you had to do certain solos and stuff. Like, you got a solo clay doll before we're going to let you be level 40 or level 41.
That'd be interesting. I mean, they took out the quests though.
Yeah. Well, I think they're coming back in probably.
I mean, I'm sure they will, but
yeah.
Come on. Give us something.
Give us quests. We want quests.
Seriously.
I think the level cap will raise at some point. I don't know how soon it will be or not. There's a lot of level 40 players now.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's awesome. It's good. It's good to see.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, like, I'm selfish and like I want my level 40 to say level 40 times 3.5 in the game,
I'm working on times 2.
You're getting there.
Yeah, 32 million. So
I'm cracking 70 tomorrow probably. So it's exciting. It's exciting.
People say I have no life.
I have no life. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. But yeah, no, this event has been really cool though. I like it. They lowered the windy threshold too, so you're seeing more windy days and stuff.
Did they actually lower it, or is that just theory?
I think.
I mean, I feel like they had to.
They had to.
It's been windy so
they
often.
Had to have.
I don't know if people who are not in our area have noticed it being windy a lot. Let us know.
Yeah, definitely let us know. Leave a comment or something like that. Let us know if you've seen more windy in your area.
We've had windy a lot around here.
A lot. I mean, granted, it's been windy.
Yeah.
But some of the windy days where it wouldn't take over, it's definitely been showing up more. So.
It's cool. I've really liked doing raid trains. I've had a lot of them, like triples and quadruples, a lot of triples and lucky eggs and stuff. And it's not the way I prefer to play. I like to play a little slower, smaller groups, catch the boss. But I have enough Rayquaza at this point. It's not that important. So I like buzzing through them. And it's been like a challenge to beat the clock. We've gotten to a few in the last minute and stuff. And it's neat.
It's fun to do. I don't like doing it all the time.
No.
It gets to be a lot and tiring.
It's exhausting.
Especially now that I'm 40 and I don't need the XP. Like when I was grinding for 40, I was all about those. I was like, let's do more. But now it's just like...
I think we're a lot more efficient now than we ever were. So
absolutely.
That was pretty cool.
Have you guys gotten a question from GoHub about the 93.4 asking if it's in the Google Play Store?
I don't know if it's in the Play Store or not.
Yeah,
we both have iPhones, so we don't have it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in the Play Store or not. I know you can get it from the APK. I always hesitate to do that. I mean, obviously I don't have an Android. My sons have Androids. And I always don't do that because if there's something wrong with it, there's some kind of bug, you get that bug.
Yep.
And I think about just in the most recent, in 9.93.3, there was a time bug.
Yeah.
So you don't know what time your EX pass is.
As far as I know, the players that don't do the APKs that are on Androids, it's not in there yet.
Okay, cool.
So the update is not. From what I've heard.
Someone had to have gotten it. Because it can't get to the APK unless someone actually gets it.
Correct.
But it's not everywhere yet.
Yeah.
Android is a much weirder rollout, whereas, for iOS, it's just there for everybody.
Yeah. A big part of that is there's just so many different Android phones.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the operating system has to be able to work on so many different phones, so they have to roll it out a lot different. That's one of the reasons I'm an iPhone user. But
Yeah.
that's a different topic.
Different topic.
Yeah, different day. Yeah.
I think we covered the event pretty well.
Yeah.
Lots of 40s. Oh, our next topic was
Was
lots of 40s.
talking about lots of 40s.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Lex. That
Yeah,
was a really good
perfect.
transition point there.
Yeah, there have been a lot of 40s.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a good thing to see.
So what did you catch yesterday?
Shiny Sableye.
About time, right?
Finally.
Yeah.
I think I've seen more than I saw when that Halloween event was around and everything. I was clicking on every single one. You're very welcome. Every single one, and I don't even remember what my number is now, but I got the little guy. You can't see him, but he's there. He's
You
shiny.
can kind of see it.
Yeah, look, if I turn the phone like that,
Oh.
he's shiny. Finally. I yelled like a little
Yeah,
kid.
I was gonna say that.
I was so excited.
I wasn't there for it, but I heard it from from Maple Glen.
Yeah.
Screaming.
I was so excited. I don't know. Shinies still do it for me.
Yeah.
They really do. It wasn't a gotcha catch or anything like that. I actually clicked on it, and it's such a good feeling when you get that.
It's a cool Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
I like the way it looks and
Mhm.
everything. I deleted all my shiny Dratinis except for one. You know, I
I
didn't.
still have mine.
I don't keep stuff like shiny at all. But the Sableye is one I really want. I wouldn't even like. I
Yeah.
don't know. I wouldn't delete it. I'd favorite it. I'd put it in gyms. I
Yeah,
really
it's
like
definitely yeah. So I 611 Sableye seen. So
Yeah.
which isn't that crazy, but like when it first came out, that number was very.
Well,
high.
you're like me. You click on every single one.
Click on every
Yeah.
single one to
So
see
my
what it
catch rate
is.
is like 20%.
Oh yeah, 197 caught. So
I gotta listen to mine
terrible.
now. 197.
197. Yeah, 197. I don't because it's not a
It's
usable
a Sableye.
Pokemon, so I
No.
don't care.
Did you raid them ever? Or not ever, but like in general.
Yeah, I mean I'll try them every now and then just for that shiny chance. That's why I've done like a couple Swablues and things like
Okay.
that. Just I still raided them a while because I want a shiny. So that's why I do that.
Where the hell is Sableye in the decks?
Gen
Oh, he's in
3.
Gen 3, so I'm looking
Yeah.
in Gen 2. Not gonna work too well.
Definitely not. Wow, Poke Kev wouldn't delete. I know, it's surprising. I don't know why. Like, it's definitely one that I really wanted. I like the color of it and everything like that. I think it's pretty cool. So
What the hell is it? This is riveting right here. This is me looking to find a Sableye in the decks. 429 seen, 154 caught.
you've caught more. No, still less. But I've seen like 200.
You've seen a lot more.
Yeah,
You know what the difference is? Sableye spawns at night, and Bill plays at night. I
I
play
play a
during the
lot
day.
more at night.
Yeah. I get when I first go out. I go out around like 5:30 or 6, and in the
So
morning
they're out a
there's
little
a
bit,
few that are
and
out
then they
and
go
they go
away.
away. But yeah, I feel like I see them in my neighborhood every day before I
Yeah.
leave. So it's a good thing. I'm excited for you. I know you've wanted it for a
I
while.
have. I was so excited.
Yeah, it's cool. We went through it pretty fast.
Yeah, we did. Faster than I expected.
Yeah, we did a lot and transitioned well.
Yeah.
So Trust the Cones is going on the road. We got a really cool invite in our comments the other day to Baltimore, and someone says, "Hey, come on down and raid with us."
Yeah, I haven't been to Baltimore just in general in a very long time,
Yeah, me
so I'm
neither.
pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
And I've never been there for Pokemon, so I'm
No,
excited
neither have
to
I.
see
So-
all the Halos.
all the Halos?
Oh yeah,
Well, apparently, the waterfront is really good.
yeah.
Like really, really good to play. And I know like a long time ago it was a Dratini haven, and I'm sure it's not anymore because nowhere is.
I actually joined their Discord earlier today, and
Okay,
I was
cool.
just kind of browsing through a little bit, and I know some people were talking about Magikarp spawns and stuff that
Okay,
they're
cool.
not seeing as much.
Yeah.
They were wondering if it was something in OSM, but I mean, it's definitely worldwide that you're not seeing as
Right.
many. It's just there's so many more Pokemon now, so.
We're excited. So we're gonna travel to Baltimore. We don't know the details yet. I coach soccer, and we get this travel schedule for my son next week sometime. So once we get that schedule, we can figure out what Saturdays I have free. So we'll go down and figure something out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's
We
gonna be a
want
lot
to
of
do
fun.
we want to do more of that. So if you want us to come visit you, let us know. And if you don't want us to visit you, we're probably gonna do it anyway.
Absolutely.
I think we're gonna like
We'll bombard you.
I think DC and Boston for sure. I'd like to kind of impose ourselves on.
Mm-hmm.
At some point.
I mean, I definitely want to go back down to Orlando to see those.
Oh
guys.
yeah. Well,
that was
that's
a lot of
100%
fun.
happening.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
that's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah,
So Baltimore's a lot cheaper, unfortunately. So
yeah.
they're coming in first. But
That's another thing too. Hey, if you want to help us get to you to play, we're always accepting of that as well too. So we don't expect it at
No.
all, but
we'll get there on our own. We think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
but I'm not opposed.
No. If someone wants to fund it, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
complain at all.
absolutely. But
Well,
yeah, we're definitely looking to play with as many people as possible and just check out your areas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I like different places and different people, and I mean, we did a New York video. I actually watched that the other day when I was reading the experience article, and just like the way it's so different in New York versus here.
Yep.
And just I like experiencing that.
Yeah, it's definitely like cool to see how people play and things like that, and you know, just the different levels of players in different areas and things. Like some of the
Or
different
what's valued,
areas.
you know, like different areas value different things as far as like what's important. Some want to read
Exactly.
100 times a day.
Yeah.
Some want to hunt. Some want to do shinies. Like it just seems very, very
I
different.
do it all.
Well, I mean, gold gyms. Like I feel like our group has a few people who are crazy
definitely.
hardcore in gold gyms
That
and
are top in the world,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, transition point, good.
Yeah.
So we want to see you. If you're out in Vegas and you want to see me this week, I'd love a grinding buddy on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much I'll be around the rest of the week, so I want to watch basketball. But yeah, it'd be really neat if I could meet someone out there.
Yeah, so your what you wanted to do took a little turn a little bit there, didn't it?
Oh, okay. So check this out, right? So I built the account early as planned, and I went to buy the box, and I couldn't buy the box.
Gotta be level 5.
Got to be level 5 to buy a box with raid passes. So I wavered on what to do, and in the end, I decided that like part of what I wanted to do this video about was how good that box actually was. So I ended up saying I'm gonna get to level 5. It took 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes, and I got it's first thing in level 5. I bought the boxes. I got a big box and a medium box, and I kind of regret it because now that I'm looking around, I don't know that I'm gonna get 30 raids in one day. I know I'm obviously through our group, I could no problem.
Yeah,
but not knowing the group, and I'm
yeah.
on their Discord, and I have some idea what's going on, but I don't know that like how much you could walk from one raid to the next on the strip and everything like that. So
Makes sense.
we'll see how that ends up going. The other thing that I really messed up on in my calculations, so I'm saying publicly I'm going for level 32, but now I'm publicly backing off of that. They don't have Pidgey out there.
Really?
I mean, they have some obviously, but it's not like here. You know? So it's a lot more of the like Ekans and Arcanine and like that kind of biome. I guess more Growlithe than Arcanine.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of 50 evolves instead of the 20 the rats. So
12s
they don't get rats out there. I don't think.
Wow. That's
So
yeah. I mean, it's definitely interesting to see the different areas for that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
What kind of grinds you can actually do in the beginning to be able to level up fast. It definitely makes a difference where you live.
So like 5% of me is saying like just go to Santa Monica. It's only 4 hours away, and like you know how to play there. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Just remember, it's that 4-hour travel time too to get there.
Well, I would start 24 hours after I get there.
Okay.
Then be awake for 32
nuts.
hours straight.
You're nuts.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm nuts. I'm not that nuts. And plus, I have stuff. I have plans Wednesday, so I have to actually get back at some point.
Can't buy some plane ticket to fly back. Leave the rental car.
Just
I'll get
pass
a different
rental
one.
cars in different places. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Don't do it.
No, the video is going to be Vegas and actually exploring Vegas. And I've never been to Old Vegas before. When I got out there, it's usually I used to play poker. So I go out there, play poker, go home.
Yeah.
So I never actually took a trip where I toured Vegas. So I'm excited to do that and see some of the sites and a lot like what I did in Santa Monica or in San Diego and stuff too, where I looked at the game and saw like what the stop was and then found the location.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was neat. So I'm looking forward to that at a very fast pace to get experience.
Yes,
But
definitely.
yeah, it's gonna be cool. I have a Claydol video almost ready to go. Me and Bill filmed it last week, and I've been procrastinating on it. So sometime tomorrow, probably, that'll go up. Soloing Claydol is not easy.
I didn't have a hat either.
Oh no, that was in the.
That was both of them.
You did no hat in that.
I had no hat in that one too. Remember?
Tells you how much I've watched
Yeah.
it.
So I was kind of surprised. So many people comment about me wearing a hat all the time in these videos, and then we put out a video that I guess people just didn't watch then, and they didn't comment about the hat. So I just think it was funny. I don't really.
I heard hat comments actually.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Someone had it actually in the comments.
Oh yeah, did they finally? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and
Maybe
then
I missed that, then.
people actually said something about the hat.
That's funny.
And the switching sides too. People like.
Oh well, no, yeah, I saw that, but I mean on the last video we actually put out where I wasn't like for your challenge video
Oh.
when I didn't have the hat on.
I only watched the video once and I put it out.
I watched it twice. Why did I watch it more than you?
I don't know. That was an easy edit.
Caught a weather boosted 98% Ray Q today. Pretty happy about how. What's the highest IV y'all have caught of him so far? I have 298s actually.
Yeah, I have 298s also.
Yeah.
Both 15, 15, 14, which is like 100%.
Yeah, mine's 14, 15, 15.
Which is fine.
But I boosted the one so far. I'm waiting until it goes away before I start boosting another. I have
Yeah.
100 some candy already.
I maxed at 93 early on. I wanted to use it as soon as possible. It's very good. So I maxed the 14, 14, 14, and I have the 15, 15, 14, which is getting close to about.
Yeah, I haven't seen 100% yet, so.
I have.
Yeah.
It ran.
I've actually seen a lot of people's 100% raids run recently.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people posting in 2 different Discords and.
I get
feel so
nervous.
bad.
I've had 200s now. I've gotten 200s.
Yeah.
And in both cases, like I found myself too nervous to actually do anything functional. And If I'm catching Ray, I'll excel in it. Like if I get 12 balls, I'll excel in it 11 times.
Yeah.
And if I get 100% Ray, I excel in it 0 times.
Oh, that's
I can't do it. The pressure gets to me.
the only 100 legendary I've had run on me was Entei, and
Okay.
I was sad, but
Yeah.
I got my Articuno, I got my Raikou, you know.
One last thing to touch on. You guys can start asking questions now if you have
Yes,
any questions.
please do.
So that way we're not waiting for questions and watching us catch stuff. But so the trainer level 40 survey
Mhm.
is coming out. It's like it's not really released yet, but you
Mhm.
can sneak in the back door and
Yeah.
see the Google Drive and see how you did. So every month a group does a survey of all the level 40s,
Mhm.
and you're allowed to submit a bunch of data, and they edit you and see how things go. So in this case, I'm 25th in the U.S. in catches.
It's awesome.
Really proud of that. It was just 24 people in this country have caught more than me.
Yeah.
So I actually think it motivated me to focus more on catches again.
Yeah.
See if I can move up. I haven't been hitting the cap the last couple weeks, so I'll hit it this week coming up.
Get
But
on your game, man.
no, the cap is hard.
No, it is.
So I think I'm gonna actually try to grind that up a little higher. It's my little personal goal.
That's awesome.
And then the other thing is I was number 13 in the U.S. in evolves. And
Yeah, I saw that too. I was
yeah.
yeah. I mean, but
So-
that 5 million experience in one day definitely helped a little bit with that.
That was a lot of it, and the other thing is I hit Lucky Egg a lot on
Yeah.
the way to 40. I was evolving as I was catching
Mhm.
stuff, and then as I got towards the end, I started Lucky Egging again.
Yeah.
And then after 40, there was a period where I was just evolving when I felt like it.
Mhm.
But I've evolved a lot this week,
Yeah.
so I'm looking forward to seeing if that number grows at all.
You know, I actually haven't evolved since I hit 40. Like I've done like the normal like just evolutions,
Yeah.
but I haven't done a mass evolve since I hit 40. Seeing those numbers kind of like I have so much candy build up now. I think I might start doing it.
So
again.
my theory is there's never going to be a better time to use candy than a double XP event
Yeah.
where they just gave me 100 Lucky Eggs when I was buying raid passes anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I've been doing one like straight mass evolve every day.
Mhm.
And then when I do a triple or a double or even, I'll pop an egg, and when
And
I
then
go from
evolve
one to
in
the
between.
next, I evolve in between.
Yeah.
So it's really I did not ever lucky egg with raids back in the day.
Mhm.
My goodness, you get a lot of experience that way. Like
It is unreal.
yeah, it's a different game, and it's good.
Yeah, seeing that list, like I didn't like I knew I wasn't gonna make tops of
Yeah.
anything or anything like that. I you know
What hurts you is that your start date is your start date. and
Yeah.
not when you grind
when
start
my
date.
grind start date. Yeah, my
Yeah.
grind start date would definitely change a lot of those numbers.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I've definitely become a lot different player than when I actually started the
Right.
game to when I joined.
I mean, it was a
school.
year in time, you know,
Yeah.
between when you
Oh
started
yeah,
and when you
absolutely. Like
started. you
yeah,
know?
like literally a full year.
Yeah.
And it definitely hurts my numbers. But like I said, I don't care that much. I still have fun with the game, and seeing those numbers though is going to make me try a little bit harder to make the list and things like that.
I've had more fun the last 3 weeks in this game than I've had.
In a
I
long
guess
time.
let's go 4 weeks. So since I was in Santa Monica and they had that Gen 3 event, which
Yeah.
was really fun.
Mhm.
And then, you know, the eggs have been cool, and the I love these raid trains we have going
Yeah.
now. So first the raid trains where we were all trying to, you know, 3-man and 4-man
Mm-hmm.
Rayquaza to do it faster and stuff. And then now the ones where we're just trying to bang the raids.
And even the Olympics that we had.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That was
Like
fun.
it, as much as like as frustrating as that event was for
Yeah.
me, the gym event, it definitely got me back into the like I want gold gyms now and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I forget my exact number where I was before the Olympics started. It was like 40 some.
Yeah.
I'm up to 52 now.
You're gonna pass me.
So you know, it's just it.
I'm at 63.
like it.
I'm only getting 2 more that I really care about.
Yeah,
So.
I'm not super close on like some, but I have like 2 that are really close, and then a bunch that like if
Yeah.
I work at it for a little bit, I'm gonna get them. So.
Let's be honest, when you're Mystic, gold gyms are pretty easy.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot easier. I mean, sometimes it really depends.
That's
actually,
true.
You know, that actually brings up something that we didn't plan to talk about.
Go for it.
But
Look at me,
bots,
Brock Rams.
bots and spoofers, man,
Yeah.
they are killing the gym game. They really are. So I've been playing a little bit different area than what I'm normally used to.
Yeah.
It's a very high traffic area, so gym turnover itself is also, you know, very hard to stay in gyms and things like that because people are competing for these gyms, but they just go gray. And what makes me think it's a bot is because like there was this one that I was in and I was gold razzing this thing,
Yeah.
and the attack on it was so slow that it definitely was not a person sitting there.
Right.
And they didn't change up their tactics to just go after the first person, try
Yeah.
and take them out or anything. So it's just some program just to go after this gym, take it down, gray it out, move on to the next one, take that down. I don't know exactly why.
Yeah, I don't get the
But
benefit. Maybe
I
they want
don't-
gold gyms or something. It's not an EX gym, was it?
No, Just ran. I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's just somebody pissed off at people in the area or something like that. But it's definitely frustrating more than just me. Like people have been talking about it in the Discord, and I really don't understand it. It definitely takes a lot of fun out of it because, like, we took it. Like, I took this one gym, got kicked out like immediately after. We went to a different one. We went back. It was gray. We sat there for a few minutes, dropped back in. Immediately, like after it finished the other one, the bot came back over and attacked. And we're still there, sitting there, so it's definitely no one there, just graying it out. So it's a spoofer or a bot, and I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
So I've really softened my anti-spoofer stance. Originally, I was like, oh my god, it's horrible, it's horrible. And I've lessened it more to like, I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't bother other players.
But this is
definitely. I don't. I mean, you can disagree with me all you want.
No, I mean,
but what he's talking about, I don't. First of all, I don't know what the point is. Like this is not. I don't know what the point of spoofing is in the first place. This is not that fun of a game to do unless you're out.
Yeah.
Like I never that aspect of it. But the whole like bot attacking a gym thing, like.
Yeah, I don't quite get it. I don't know if they're doing it to level up their bots to be able to use for scanners or things like that. Like, I feel like there's better ways to do it.
I mean,
like,
you can literally hit level 5 for a scanner in minutes.
But maybe they're trying to hit 30 or something like that.
30 a lot faster catching and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite understand it.
It's very strange. So in that gym, is it always under bot attack, or is it only like that one night?
No, it's constant. Like,
so if you put something in there, it's gonna get knocked out.
Yep.
And no one ever puts in.
Well, I mean, people still try and drop in, like, and it's only at night.
Okay.
So like during the day, if you get in there early, you'll sit there. But then at night, like,
interesting.
Bang, you're knocked out. It's so odd.
Crazy. I saw a couple gyms go gray under nefarious circumstances recently, but not to the level you're talking about.
I've grayed out gyms before.
Oh, yeah, I grayed them out. You're driving by or whatever.
Well, I mean, not even just that. Like, taking gyms is fun, and you hit your 20 limit, you can't drop in anymore. You still want to keep battling. You just gray it out. Or when you're in a competition, you knock people out.
They can't get.
Sorry, guys.
They can't get back in you because they don't know who it was.
But yeah, I just. So that part recently has just, it got to me last night. Like I was pretty frustrated. I was like, we were in there for like a minute, got one coin, come on. So
there was a question that I want to answer.
Yeah,
about Stardust.
I missed that.
It was what was our Stardust saving philosophy?
Okay. Save Stardust.
Yeah, like
save Stardust.
We are spenders.
Yes,
and I think there really seems to be a mix of your spenders and your hoarders as your two things. In my mind, the closest thing to an end game is raiding, and whether it be speed raids or whether it be maximizing your rewards in a single raid. So the best way to do that is to spend Stardust. So that's why, like, for Rayquaza, I wanted to Rayquaza as quickly as possible, so I could get it as high as possible and then use it to kill other Rayquazas. So I spend as I go. I sit on a cushion of about 500,000-ish because I don't have a lot of stuff I need to power up right now. I think when the next boss comes, that'll get close to 0 again.
Yeah.
And then it'll go in perpetuity like that.
I zero out a lot.
Yeah.
I really do. I spend because it's something that you can keep getting. Like, I don't mind going out. Like, I'll just drop star pieces when I'm going out and collect Stardust and stuff like that. So I definitely, I'm a spender. I'm not a hoarder. I know a lot of people like going for 5 million Stardust and stuff like that.
I don't get it.
In your Pokemon.
And it's like, those are the same people coming out revives.
Yeah. And
it's like, well, you're not getting your revives because you're not doing the most damage or you're getting less bundles, you know? And it's different than me. Plus, like, I like the idea of powering up a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I get attached to it. And I like
absolutely.
It. In my mind, there's 7 Pokemon that matter right now. And that is the Weather Trio, Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon. Mewtwo, Raikou, Tyranitar, and Machamp.
Guess what I use all my Stardust on? All of those.
All those, yeah.
All of those.
So, I mean, my theory is if you don't have, like, a very good team of those, you really need to be using your Stardust to get a very good team of those. I've done a lot of looking at future counters and future bosses and stuff, and it's just the same 7 Pokemon over and over and over. And even on the ones where, like, it's not, like the Regises, Machamp's not the best, but it's like second or third best against everything.
Yeah.
So you get those Machamps, and they're always good for you, you know? And Tyranitar, it has uses or whatever, but it's going to be good forever.
Yep.
So, you get your 6, you get your 12, and you max them, and you sit on them, you know, and you use them sometimes, and other times you don't. And I really, I know some people like to max trash hundreds. I don't get that.
I do it.
I know you do.
I got 100% Farfetch'd maxed.
He maxed it fast too. It was
did.
impressive.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like part of it's fun. I get that like it's a waste, for the end game.
Right.
But it was something I wanted to do. I'll still probably do a few others. Like, Not right now.
After your champs are done.
Oh, there's too much other
After
stuff
the
that I
champs
yeah.
are
Oh yeah.
I mean,
after we got goals. I get it.
I'm a pusher. My poor Discord. Find people's accounts, but no, you need more of this, and more of this, and more of this. But really, I get that like when Gen 4 comes out, there's gonna be some like total bombs that you're gonna want to dump dust into. I don't think Gen 4 is coming anytime soon.
I think summer.
Oh, then if it's summer, it's gonna be staggered release.
It's gonna be staggered release.
So it's like
I think they're gonna keep the staggered release. I think it went over very well. I think it kept things so interesting. I really liked it as well too.
We disagreed on that early on. I said I think it was great.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but no, it kept it interesting.
Yeah.
So
yeah, totally. So yeah, I say spend. I do the same thing with money in real life, which kind of sucks. But
I mean, the thing is too, like they're gonna have more events and stuff like that where you're gonna be able to. They have the star piece now, so it's a little bit easier to get Stardust than it used to be. So
well, the other thing is, if you don't want to, I believe in maxing things to 40. I believe that like if you have your 7 Pokemon you think are the best, you want to max 6 each of them.
Bud said, I was not really hoarding. My priority was leveling up to 40. Once I got there, I switched my priority to solo. So I started spending. My star drop dropped from 2.5 million to 0.
Love it.
That's what I like.
I love it.
That's all.
It was a lot of fun during the Olympics. People were posting screenshots of various things.
And then you just see the Stardust
numbers
just
going
drop
down.
and drop.
And there was like Stardust events in them.
Yep.
So it's like, it was crazy.
Yeah, I came in second in that event. Congrats to Pecky.
Yeah, Pecky, that was legit.
Killed it. Yeah,
that was legit.
That was great. But I didn't grind like I really even wanted to because that was during all those errors and stuff. But it's nice having all that Stardust.
Yeah.
Because then it's like I got 2 full max Pokemon out of that. Out of the 24-hour time period.
If you go to a cluster and you use a star piece and you coordinate some egg hatches and stuff, like without even spending money or too much time, you can really build Stardust.
Absolutely.
Quickly.
Yeah. So, that's one of the biggest things that I did.
Yeah.
I went to Center City for a few hours and I did my grind down there just because the Pokemon are constantly popping up.
And you can refill your bag
and
too,
you're
which is really
refilling
important.
Exactly. But there were periods where I would like go to a Walmart parking lot or like the parking lot, the big clusters, go to them. They're Stardust gold mines.
Exactly.
So
as long as you keep the balls,
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, guys. I think that's it for today. This is about what I expected.
Yeah.
We just added some extra topics there at the end.
Definitely.
Thanks for the questions. We appreciate them.
Yes, thank you. Keep them coming. Like I said, like I always say, email us if you have questions. We try to answer as fast as possible.
Yeah, which is slow sometimes, but we look at it every once in a while.
Social media, follow us on Twitter.
I'm actually going to be
Facebook.
stepping up my Twitter game. So if you find me on Twitter, I'll be interactive and everything.
Yeah,
definitely. So definitely follow me on Tuesday for the grind. I think I'm going to try to be entertaining without being spammy. So
if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're almost at 400 subscribers.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome. We love watching that number grow.
Don't forget, at 500 subscribers, I'm going to wear a hat. It's very exciting.
And I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah. Well, you already didn't wear it.
Yeah, but, we'll still do it. We'll still do it. And then 1,000 still gets that music video.
No. Video is 10,000.
That's 10,000. Okay.
So 1,000
so the rap
is the rap on video.
I still want to see the rap. That'd be awesome.
It features Entei, so it's been written for a while.
Yeah, please help us get to 1,000. Tell your friends. I have a friend that doesn't even play Pokemon Go, but he watches this anyway.
Yeah.
He actually sent me a video or a picture
that was
last
hilarious.
time. So he Snapchatted us with dog ears and stuff. So it was funny. I got a good laugh out of it.
Glad to see their images being used well.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, guys, this is fun.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Not next week, obviously, because I'll be away, but the week after.
But we'll see you soon, though.
And there's videos coming out. I'm going to do one on the plane, too, so we should have 2 coming up soon.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Instinct rocks.